High morning, so is April the 19th, not the 19th, I think, yeah, I think the 19th, yeah. So, for the longest while I was supposed to do a video on after what happened when God gave me that $40. So it was real amazing after that. Right, hold on, Morning, morning. Okay, go and do some work. Yeah, so after that $40, so God give me like my whole life changed with that $40. That $40 take me through the whole month. I was so hyped about it the other day. I walking through my village and just playing some dancehall music and stuff. They had some birthday party for some old woman in the community, right? So I going home and one of the guys was lying and they started to put a little small talk with me. I mean, because I so hyped, this small talk turned to God talk there, you know. So he was not on that God thing, and he was like, "What God ever do for you?" But I so excited, God do real plenty for me, but because that one was so, I don't know, it had something different about that one. I bought, God give me $40. And I so hyped. You understand? I say it with so much confidence and so much pride. It's only like yesterday I coming out thinking about it and laughing and saying God gave $40. That's to tell it that will convert anybody. But it's but God's so great, eh? You know, yesterday when I thinking about that, I thinking about that walking out through from Miami. I meet the same man who I told that, and he gave me a drop from Valencia straight down to work, and we were having God talk. So here now I think that I thought $40. I laughing at myself that $40. Tell him God give me $40 couldn't help him be converted. You understand? But it's not what God do for you, It's how grateful you are when God do something for you. You know? So and it will show in your attitude. So even though it's small to you, but because you're so grateful for it and you're so hyped, it will show, and that is what will convert. You understand how grateful you are for whatever God done, and how much you will see it. Hmm. You wouldn't believe how amazing this is. I know talking about this man. Look, this man here. So I will show you. I will just wave it or something there.
You're talking to yourself, right?
Morning, you ain't going to Maruka again?
Not this morning.
So I usually they tell me to make a diary about everything what God in my life now. But then it's the age of technology.
Oh yeah.
So I don't need to write this down.
Tape it?
I could tape it, you understand?
Right.
So I tape in it, and you know what I talking about?
Uh,
I talk about the two moments that I meet you. You understand? And I come down the road and look who I go meet. So you're gonna jump in my diary here this morning. This man let me know that why gather yesterday and it only came to me this morning is that the early bird catches the worm. You understand? You told me that you used to come out.
Everything cool? Alright.
You used to come out every morning and you will like get your drop. You understand? But show me. But I came out early that morning.
And you get
And I gave a drop. The early bird catches the worm, you understand? And this man actually educated me about the Bible all yesterday.
Yeah, big man.
So he in my diary. You understand? There's a great man here.
Yeah, man. Everything cool now.
Everything cool, everything cool. See, so you understand how amazing God is? And you know, but my diary wasn't for that. My diary this morning was not to talk about the whole leading up. I wasn't going to talk about that. But as I pray it on, I remember that I had promised on the last video that I'll tell you how my month goes. So that $40 handled me throughout for the whole month. It multiply, it triple ply, all kind of thing. And that whole week after that was real amazing and real quick on me in terms of how God was working. It had me at times crying in public and all kind of madness. So, but that's another story. I'll give you that whole story another time. But this morning I was thinking, like when you invite God to do housekeeping. Morning, morning, morning. Yeah. When you invite God to do housekeeping in your life, how awesome it is, and you doesn't know what you invite him to do. You just think, alright, you invite him to clean up your biggest sin. So your biggest sin, let me say, you might be a habitual liar, and that might even be a big one. And let me say, you're a thief, or you're a murderer, or you're trapped into fornication of any sort, adultery, homosexuality, lust, pornography, whatever is your biggest sin in your life, that the first thing is invite him like to clean up. You're thinking that is all you have to clean up because everything else is small thing. You understand? And that is what you're thinking now. But when you invite him to clean up and he do really clean it up, you be kneeling down and praying and crying out for God for forgiveness for things like, God, I think I talk too much today. Or I think I tell a white lie today. You understand? You be crying out for forgiveness, you understand? Because, Lord, I know I still don't keep a fight, I still don't keep some wise head. But I'm a little bit too proud and hasty today. And that's how God moved in my life. So, I don't know if it's for everybody, but that's how he moved in my life. He was like, I be going down on my knees and asking for forgiveness, talking too much on the day. You understand? So God is really amazing, and I think he just need a start, you know. He just need a start. He just need a little crack to come in, a small space, just let him in, just a little, and he will turn things around. He will turn things around. Morning, morning. Yeah. So I would just like to encourage anybody who view this to invite him just a little. You understand? But and yeah, you can expect you could go on expecting like one small little miracle, but once you expect, you'll get more than expected. Once you say come in and clean me up, and you have to me like you have to surrender everything to that cleanup. You have to surrender your goals, your ambition, everything. Just surrender everything. You know? Lay it down, put it on a rest. And say, God, you take over. You understand? God, I have no passage by going to work, you take over. You know? And just let him start working in your life. You know, for simple little things, you start to let him take over. God, I have no food. Morning, you take over. You know, and you'll see him when you see him start to work like that, that is when you go build faith to let him even take over a bigger thing, you know. Because I see him shut it down. I see him shut it down for me. You know, and yesterday on work I say, you know, morning, I telling a guy on work that God so love us and God will so shut it down for us. Just imagine that sometimes you lock up and God so want to shut it down for you, turn it up for you. Just imagine the coup could have been shut down, could have shut down this country and it burned down police station and thing with records and stuff. Could have been just to save one person, you know. That's how God loves us, you know. I will tear down this place to get to you, you know. You understand? Because I sure it have people who will have cases, and I sure if somebody could testify to that who had cases back in them days and walking free today because of the coup. You understand? God could have let that happen. You understand? Could have shut down Trinidad and Tobago just for that one man or that one woman. You understand? Because that one man or one woman was their salvation was tied to millions of people. You know? So trust in God, boy. Trust in God with all thy heart and you know, all. Morning. Morning, you good? Come, you go be in my diary this morning here too. Say morning.
Morning. Yeah, me. What up?
There's a phone and recording. So you're on a movie? Yeah, you're on a movie today. Next one, here on a movie.
Where? That one? I do this.
Alright, later. Oh, you have a nice day. Right? I'm going to work. I'll bring back something for you, right? If I see you, I'll make sure and bring back something. Bring back something for you too? No? Alright. Yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah. So, well, let me say later for that. Because I'm walking out here and I get interrupted every minute. But that is God doing that too. Yeah, okay, had a time where I didn't care about all saying morning to everybody who are passed and you just go in your way, you know. Somebody say morning, you say morning back, you know. But now when you're a believer, you know all these things and walking as an example is like a duty. That is a duty. So being polite, morning. Being polite even though they might return the favor or stuff like that is your duty. It's part of your Christian work. Walking in love and all this kind of stuff is part of your it's part of your job. You know. That is all that you being an example is how you win souls, how you get people to gravitate towards. First they might gravitate towards you, you know. But then because you gravitating towards something greater, they'll be like, you know what? If it's water he drinking, I want that water. If it's God he serving, I want he God. You know? So that's just how it is. You know, and we had to start being walking, talking, breathing, living example of what a Christian should be. You know. So I'll see you later. I hope this video could be someday, because I don't want to just be posting videos like a maniac. So I try to take it on. You understand? So I hope someday when it's the right day, this video could actually be not a video, my diary could actually be helpful or useful to someone else. So, so later, and may the glory of God shine upon you, and may God show favor towards all who is viewing this and whose heart is still searching. Because when you're lost, it's not only that you're tied up in sin. When when you're lost and you're still searching, you're tied up, but you're still searching for more rope to tie up. I think that's the most painful type of way of being lost. Looking for more stuff. Every time you find something, it's like you still have the Holy Spirit still telling you, no, you ain't find it yet. So you're still grabbing at other strings and just tying up yourself. Tying up yourself and just getting deeper and deeper and more lost. You just know it. All right. Well, I tried this is not this. I'm gonna try that, but you still hold on to the one where you tried before. So you try cocaine, you realize it's not cocaine. So you still hold on to cocaine, and you try sex now. So now you hold on to cocaine and sex. You understand? Then you're trying money now. You understand? So you hold on to cocaine, you're having sex with Tom, Dick, Harry, Jean, Dinah, Rosita, and then now you want to try money. So you're gonna get tied up with money now, You start running down money. So now you have 3 ropes tied around your neck there and it's choking you. And because you're still so lost and still so tied up and still craving and looking, you go in. Alright, have a nice day. Later. Oh, there's the village pastor up here. Say morning, Mr. Armo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, brother Alice.
Good morning.